And welcome back to the Men's Report, weekly studs and duds, hosted by yours truly, Menace.
All right, now it ain't that funny.
I will win. Just watch.
How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, weekly fantasy studs and duds. Week 2. Come on. I'm trying to indulge in that. Come on. These females planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a dome at the Trojan back. Post the location after we come, can't slip and let them know it. I don't know about you, but I value my life. Cause imagine I died, and I ain't made 100 M's yet. There's so much food I ain't done yet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this popping. Week 2, y'all. Week 2. I know some GMs are happy with the standings. Some GMs are like, it's only 1 week. I know we had the unfortunate injury. Dak went down. I know some GMs had him. It's not over. Make a trade, pick somebody off the wire, keep it moving. It's only 1 player. If you just relying on 1 player, then you was already done before it starts. All right, last week, the week 1 studs and duds, I gave you 6. I went 5-1. 5 correct, 1 wrong. Off of my baseline. You guys might have a different baseline, but my baseline, 5 correct, 1 wrong. The 1 wrong was I said Cordero Patterson was going to be a dud. That man blacked out. He blacked out. Cordero Patterson did his thing. All right, week 2. Remember, studs, quarterback, dud, quarterback, stud running back, dud running back, dud wide receiver, stud wide receiver. So we'll start it off. My stud quarterback for week 2 is Matthew Stafford versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now, relax if you own Matthew Stafford. 1 week, it was a bad performance. He had 29 completions, 240 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Relax. He gets to play the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons last week let Jameis Winston go out there and have 269 yards, 2 TDs. This is Matthew Stafford. This is the Rams. Sean McVay's offense. He'll be a bounce back. All he really needs is somebody else to step up besides Cooper Kupp. And I'm pretty sure that other individual will shine this matchup. My dud quarterback. Now, usually I wouldn't pick this guy because most people are not going to draft this guy. Not draft, but take him off the wire. But there might be some GMs that are desperate right now because they lost their starting quarterback. My dud quarterback for week 2 is Joe Flacco. He's playing against the Cleveland Browns. Now, please ignore what old man Joe did last week against Baltimore. He had 307 yards. 307 yards, but you got to dig a little deeper. He had 62 dropbacks. He had a lot of attempts for 307 yards. The Browns only gave up 235 passing yards to Baker Mayfield. I know Baker's his first time really with that team, but the Browns defense is tough. Baker had some will, so he was able to elude some of that pressure and get out of the pocket. Old man Joe doesn't have legs like that. He's not going to be able to get out that pocket and elude that pressure from Myles Garrett coming down. So my dud for the week is Joe Flacco. Let's bounce over to the running back. My stud running back for this week. He's back. Saquon Barkley. Mr. Barkley's going against the Carolina Panthers. Just based off watching, I was watching Red Zone. They were breaking in because he was doing a lot of work. He looked quick. Most importantly, he looked healthy. Saquon Barkley. Okay, he looked healthy. Also, the Panthers got ran on by Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Saquon Barkley has both skill set those 2 young men have. That's all in one with that young man. So I see a big day coming from Saquon. My dud running back for week 2, Alvin Kamara. He's playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That defense is tough. All right. Alvin is already dealing with bruised ribs. Okay. And now he's got to go against a hard-hitting defense like the Bucs. Them linebackers is tough. The Bucs held Zeke and Tony Pollard to 60 yards total. Shut them down. But I told you the Bucs defense is tough. The Saints are kind of hampering or hindering Alvin Kamara really from having a huge day because they keep on using Taysom Hill in the red zone. He's like a vulture. He's stealing those TD opportunities from Alvin Kamara. They're using Taysom Hill. So Alvin Kamara is my dud of the week for running back. Let's bounce back down, or let's go on down to the last area, wide receiver. Now, since you guys should know me, since I said my stud quarterback was Matthew Stafford, and I said somebody else has to step up to help out Cooper Kupp, my stud wide receiver is Allen Robinson. If he can't produce this week against the Falcons, he's not going to produce at all. He's got to step up against the Falcons. If the Falcons defensive coordinator has any of an ounce of a brain, all that defensive attention is going to go to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to leave Mr. Robinson a lot of single coverage, one-on-one coverages. He has to take advantage. Van Jefferson's not back this week. All right. I'm not really worried about their tight end. Higbee, Robinson, Mr. Robinson, this is your time to shine. I made you my stud. Don't prove me wrong. My dud wide receiver is Amari Cooper. They're going against the Jets. Yes, Cleveland's Amari Cooper. I like this man as a player, but he's rocking with Jacoby Brissett. Okay? Last week, Amari had 3 catches for 17 yards. Okay? But I'm just watching. It's obvious the Browns really don't trust Jacoby Brissett. All right? I saw a lot of short passes, a lot of screen passes, dump offs. They don't trust Jacoby as much as they're telling you. You know, because 3 catches for 17 yards from Amari Cooper. They really don't have to rely on Jacoby because the Browns' running game is like that. I told you they got Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. That running game is like that with the offensive line. So I see a good performance again from Amari Cooper. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep this short and Sweet because I know it's Thursday Night Football. I hope you got your wings ready. You got your adult beverage, whatever you prefer to do, because it's about to go down tonight. Let's end this correct. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Peace. Absence made a love grow fonder. UK rapper, UK jogger. I mention my name if you talk about the genre.